In today's episode of Off the Cuff Giants, we are talking about Joe Schoen and why I am pissed about the reaction and fallout from Hard Knocks. We're going to be talking about Project 2025. What does that mean? And then finally, some training camp highlights from this year, things that I'm looking forward to. Starting off with Joe Schoen, put 2 minutes on the timer starting now. So, can we talk about how people are being so hypocritical? Oh, yeah, Joe Schoen, you have to pay the running back. You have to pay the safety. And those are the same people like positional value, very important. Now, I understand Saquon Barkley for $13 million, 13 and a half. It's like, oh, that's a bargain. But like I've been saying, we're not in the position to have a running back being paid that much. You know, we paid Daniel Jones and they say, oh, but you're paying Jalen Hurts. Yeah, but they have the offensive line. They have the young pieces for them to succeed. And Joe Schoen wanted to focus on the offensive line. It's a cost balance analysis. And people were saying, how did he not know that the Eagles were in on Saquon Barkley? I don't know, because if they're not smoke screens all over the place, they're into him, they're not into him. This is a business. You can have a feeling, I guess, after a while, they're like, it made Joe Schoen look amateurish. Well, everyone was off guard with how much money they had in the cap. There are some things you just don't know. And do you think because you're in that position, you're in the GM position, you know everything kind of working behind the scenes? No, you don't. You really don't. Just like us, you don't know what's true, what's not true. They're listening to the news the same as us. Now you have people behind the scenes trying to get more information, but people don't know what we're doing. We don't know what they're doing. So that was a kind of a narrative that I didn't understand. And who cares about what Mara thinks? Mara's like, oh, Saquon Barkley is the most popular player. And then people are saying, Joe Schoen is going to get fired because Mara likes Saquon Barkley. Really? He should get, and people are saying he should get fired because Mara likes Saquon Barkley. Really? I don't think we're going to be that incompetent. Now, next year, maybe we are. I don't know. This year, it's all about developing players, all about the 2023 class, all about the 2024 class, all about the 2022 class, because those guys don't develop, and we didn't execute the offensive line plan. That's basically it. We need in order to succeed, the offensive line needs to be good, because then the running backs are going to be good. So even if Daniel Jones sucks, no matter what, we end up being good. And the question is Dable and Schoen, are they a package deal? And that gets us to the next topic, Project 2025. Now, Bill Belichick said that he wants to coach next year, and he's going to stay on the East Coast. He's not going to go to LA, even though there's no positions open there with obviously McVay and Harbaugh. So let's just fire Schoen and Brian Dable, their package deal, and let's hire Bill Belichick. What would that look like? So first of all, you got to fire Evan Neal. Evan Neal, I mean, I'm sick and tired of just every year, oh, he's going to be good, even though it's been 2 years so far, so maybe the third year is a bit better. Fire him first. You have Thomas left tackle, Illuminor right tackle, and then figure out some things with guard. I think we could be decent enough. Maybe that comes with the draft. Then we obviously have to get a QB. Now, some quarterbacks are free agents. Dak, I do think he's going to get signed. Darnold, if he performs well with the Vikings, and so does J.J. McCarthy, I mean, Darnold can come to here, but we already see he can't deal pressure with ghosts. Maybe it's different, but he's going to be 29 next year. So that's kind of pushing it. Next Trey Lance. Okay. And then obviously Jacoby Brissett with May. He's going to take over that position. Brissett could be a nice bridge guy, but obviously not a QB1 that you want. Fields, interesting. But how does the whole thing with Wilson work? It'll be weird. I don't think there's a scenario where we do get Fields. Mac Jones, I don't think can handle the pressure of New York media. I think he's a little bit stingy, so I don't think that would work. And then Kirk Cousins would be an interesting trade, but I don't think Kirk would want to trade, or I think he would veto that. But it would be interesting to see with Penix. So RB room, we need to shore that up. But if the offensive line, we're good. That's good, and I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. So get a running back. Besides Singletary, I don't think Tracy and Gray, I would bet that they wouldn't be the guys. And then get some upside DBs for Bill Belichick to kind of work through. And I think we could be pretty good. It'll be interesting to see who our offensive guy would be. I wouldn't be 100% for because I think Bill Belichick is over the hill. But at least we'd have a good defense, right? With Burns, Thibodeau. Oh, no, I'm running out of time. So let's move on to the next topic. Before then, I have a little sketch.
You know, neighbors, it is cool to lose your cool sometimes.
Dabes, you good?
Anyway, like I've been saying, I'm a dog, I'm ready to eat, just feed me the ball. You're talking to the right guy. You know I like to eat right, because I'm overweight. Right? Dabes? We get it. Don't say that, Dabes. You could probably put down like a 6'6" in the 40 any day. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys.
That's one of my three main takeaways from training camp. I am looking for the Dable vibes. I'm looking for the Neighbors hype. Like, Dable has his eyes glued into Neighbors, and Daniels apparently as well. So we'll see how that all works out. Those are high on the list because I just want some positive vibes. How is Dable? How does he operate training camp? Is he strict? Is he not? Does he change? How are the players feeling about him? Because I think that Dable is going to be the coach next year, and people up on the outside are like, "Oh, this dysfunctional. Do they have an identity?" That's going to be a main question. Like, what's their identity? This is what Colin Cowherd said. Oh, the Bills, what is their identity? Josh Allen's good? That's not an identity. They need a run game identity, something they could fall back on. Well, Dable, he's a good offensive mind. If that's our identity, I don't care. What's the Chiefs' identity? Defense? Is it Patrick Mahomes being good? So what is their exact identity? So some teams, even if they're good, don't really have a particular identity. You just like putting things in boxes. And overall, I mean, it's good to have something you're good at, right? That's what identity is. Identity is, hey, are you good at something? So that it is. But I want to talk about the actual topic itself. 2023 class with Banks. I want to see him take a step to be an actual CB1 because that would be huge. John Michael Schmitz, just be solid. That's all I'm asking for. You're the same age as Andrew Thomas, so there's no real age excuses at this point. Carmen Basillo, let's get that worked out. Jalen Hyatt, take the next step, but I think Darius Slayton's going to be the guy. Eric Gray, I have no faith for. And then I don't know why I just forgot the rest of the class there. But the top guys. Top guys, be good. Maybe get something out of Hawkins. Maybe get something out of that or safety. I'm forgetting his name now. Number 2 is the edge room. I want to see Thibodeau and Brian Burns be like this cohesive group. I want to see that defensive line. I want to see some swagger. I want to see the offensive line hold up, but I want to see good positive outlines from there. And then Evan Neal, whatever happens, I'm just interested to see where that all goes. Good, bad, indifferent. We're running out of time. Honorable mention, I do think the DB battles are going to be interesting to see who steps up and who becomes kind of the guy. Is it Tyler Newman? Is he good for year 1? I don't know. But yeah, that's Off the Cuff Giants. Some preparation, but not a whole bunch. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one.